Greetings and felicitations.
Okay, here comes the first round.
Boom. And
Jeez, that was just
boom.
unnecessary.
You kidding me? You can't be out of range? What?
Greetings and felicitations, YouTube. Jarl of the Appian Way here, with a replay submitted to me by Estrella that I played in. I just forgot to save the replay. Yeah, that's all. Anyway, let's talk about this battle real quick. It's actually a really fun one. This is game 2. We played 3 battles, and yeah, let me show you what happened. He's playing as Sparta. I'm playing as Ithaca. We're at Elinomene's home, and as Sparta, he did me proud. He brought the Cyclops. He brought, let's see here, is this 2, I think it's just 2 light spear runners, yes. He has a heavy chariot, a Laconian axeman. He's got a line of Laconian swordsmen over here, 4 of them, 2 renowned slingers, and a pair of heroic axe warriors supporting his fighter Ravager on foot. As Ithaca, I brought a beefy infantry corps of 5 heavy sword skirmishers, 4 warriors of Ithaca, and a strike force. And in the strike force I have a Cyclops, a pair of young spears with 2 XP chevrons each, a siren, and archer skirmisher hero mounted on the chariot, thinking my opponent would do exactly this and bring heroic axe warriors. And to start things off, he's actually going to charge in his Cyclops, get up here, try and throw a boulder at my archer skirmisher hero, and, you know, Ares bless him for it. Gosh, I love this play. I'm so happy that he tried. I, of course, saw it coming, and I didn't let it happen. But in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and take some pot shots at his infantry where I can, but the range is kind of an issue. And here comes that boulder. Oh, yeah, just missed anyway. I was moving. I have snuck my Cyclops into position up here, and I've got my sirens over here, and I'm just trying to do everything I can to keep the Cyclops engaged here. Because if I could get my sirens close enough before he runs away, and already he's starting to fall back, and I'm going, no, please don't. Meanwhile, all the way out here on my other flank, I saw the light spear runners, and I knew that they were coming. But I'm just going to go ahead and leave my infantry in position up here. It's a very well-protected spot. I'm expecting my opponent to have chariots, so I want to fight him in the trees. And here comes my sirens. His slingers are quick to activate on this, but I've already taunted the Cyclops. And I'm thinking, oh, good. Game over for that Cyclops. I've done everything I need to. I'll just use my hero here to escort him in, shoot some of the infantry that's out here, and I'm going to go ahead and use my Cyclops to attack their Cyclops and get my young spears in here as well. Done deal. I've won this battle. Huge damage at the very get-go here, too. That Cyclops is still taunted, and it should not be able to fight me. It's just going to want to go ahead and try and chase some Siren Tail. Slingers are going to go ahead and get active. You see their units are already starting to charge in here. He's getting his light spear runners into position, and I'm going to go ahead and just engage. I have one chase that one. The other one is going to go ahead and try and sneak around behind me, and I've already got my my warriors of Ithaca turned around and engaged and throwing their javelins. And this light spear runner is going to go the distance behind my lines and force me to use all of my warriors of Ithaca. Meanwhile, the slingers are going to go ahead and shoot at my sirens. And the goal of this light spear runner is actually to get to my sirens. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I don't even need to taunt you. I'm just going to win. Now, check this out. He's gotten his Cyclops mostly beat up here, but he has supported them now with a pair of Laconian swordsmen to handle my 2 young spears. The young spears will not win that fight. Here comes the heavy infantry into my heavy sword skirmishers. Yes, he is going to win those engagements, but in the meantime, I'm just, you know, out here keeping this light spear runner occupied, winning the javelin duel, and I'm keeping his Laconian axeman back, and eventually I'm going to be able to free up all of my my warriors of Ithaca. Once I realized that the light spear runners were just going to go ahead and chase my sirens, I went, okay, go ahead, you can have them. I'm still getting value out of my sirens. I could turn around my warriors of Ithaca now, get them involved in the fight, but check this out. Somehow, his Cyclops starts winning this fight. It can't just be because he had Laconian swordsman in the area. Because look at this, I'm also activating warriors of Ithaca to get in here. I'm going to get involved in this battle as well. I've got my warriors of Ithaca in position, ready to go over here. He's going to start moving his chariots through, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw javelins at them all the way down. At this stage, I definitely should be starting to pull my my heavy infantry back over here, since he's just kind of committing everybody towards the middle. But I'm sitting here, like, look at this engagement. A heavy sword skirmisher and a pair of warriors of Ithaca should do just fine against a heroic axe warrior. The problem is that I didn't outflank. and this is actually going to go against me in the long run. Meanwhile, over here, because he's got his Fighter Ravager in this fight as well, this Warrior of Ithaca by itself is not going to handle that Heroic Axe Warrior as well as I need it to. Meanwhile, out here, the Laconian Swordsmen are having this fight. I'm going to go ahead and try and take advantage of the last few seconds I have with my Cyclops, because I am losing this fight now, even with my Warrior of Ithaca in position. My Cyclops lost. I got the taunt off on his Cyclops. Look how much health is still on his Cyclops. I was boggled by this. Now, things are about to get even weirder. Look at this. Reinforced chariots in the trees. To me, I'm going, oh, this is beautiful. This is lovely. Let me get my Warriors of Ithaca in on this. It's just a heavy chariot in the tree line. It's got 7 melee defense. My Warriors of Ithaca are going to chew this apart. The truth couldn't be farther from reality here, because, like, I'm boggled. I did break a chariot there, but what hath happened to my eyes? What is this nonsense? My Warriors of Ithaca routing from the speed 21, melee defense 7, reinforced chariots, and my opponent doubles down. He just puts his chariots right back into the trees again. I'm sitting here thinking, this is still going well for me. I've activated the rest of my heavy infantry out here. I'm mostly just, you know, screening away this light spear runner. I did get my my Cyclops back to throw another boulder, try and break another chariot. But at this point, my Cyclops is essentially kind of a wasted entity with how that strange Cyclops duel went. Here comes that light spear runner back from chasing off my Sirens. The Renowned Slingers have been left to mostly waste all of their ammo. I'm kind of just trying to chase this off over here, but he has a huge speed advantage on me. And this just breaks my heart. I was winning this battle against that Heroic Axe Warrior, but then this super slow chariot charge. It's like something out of Austin Powers.
Hang on, I'm gonna floor it! Watch out! Move! Move! Move!
Careful, Austin. Watch out!
Watch out!
Watch out!
I think people know what I'm talking about, but he does get his hero in here. That was a good call, and he uses his Terrify, breaks the morale on my Warriors of Ithaca. That definitely helps him win that battle before he loses that reinforced chariot. But ultimately, though, this battle's already done. I'm sitting there trying to just pick my jaw up off of the table when I was fighting this battle. I couldn't believe my eyes. And I also had a lot of, I didn't have a lot of luck with the speed of my units. He was able to keep Light on his toes with his light spear runners. I felt like I handled the light spear runners very well this battle, but, you know, they were still able to leave an impact, chase me around, leave me in situations like this, whereas Cyclops, light spear runner, even with the support of my hero, they are able to shatter another Warrior of Ithaca. I'm playing this battle out now just so we have the benefit of playing it out, but check this out, my heavy sword skirmishers, they're not going to do so hot here because, look at this, here comes the super slow chariot charge again. And plenty of Heroic Axe Warriors still in the fight. They're going to roll in here. They're going to beat me up too. That light spear runner doesn't even need to do anything. The only units I have left are this heavy sword skirmisher and my hero at this point. He's using his Laconian Axeman very wisely here to chase my trapped Warriors of Ithaca. My Warriors of Ithaca have been trying to route to an area where they can regroup, but they can't because of this cliff face. And he's going to leave the Laconian Axeman on them with speed 30. They will not lose the Warrior of Ithaca, and they're going to keep them out for the rest of the battle. And that's it. I did get a good grab of that that Renowned Slinger. He actually charged me, and I took it because, you know, they were already exhausted. He gets a little bit of a pull-through here, forced pull-through with that light spear runner, and that forces an outflank on my my heavy sword skirmisher. But at this point, like I said, I was still just going, what even was this battle? What happened? What happened to me? What is going on? There was a lot of confusion for me. We had a long talk after that battle, just talking about, like, why did your Cyclops win that fight? It must have been because of Laconian swordsmen, but still, I should have had about a solid 5 or 6 free hits from my Cyclops to his. I did earn more XP on my Cyclops. I got 1433 value, where he... oh, wait, I got that backwards. He got 1433 value, whereas I got only 817. I still don't know how that was the case. His chariot's 817 value, or 71. I mean, contribution, but I'm pretty sure the MVP is actually going to be that Cyclops that I taunted. Yeah, it is. Man, I am embarrassed by that statistic. There's your MVP right there, my poor army. And keep in mind, I know that the Sirens, it says here, only 25 value. That wasn't their value contributed in the battle. They should have helped me kill that Cyclops, and they also helped me keep some of his light spear runners just out of the fight in general. So although they were slaughtered to the last lady, I'm okay with how they ended up being used. I wish I'd gotten better from my two chaff units. And then there's just the simple fact of the matter that he had my Warriors of Ithaca handled by a chariot in the trees. I don't know. There was a lot going on there that I just could not fathom, and I'd love to see your comments on the battle. See what your thoughts were. I'll even share the replay up on some of the servers I'm in once the video comes out, so that if people want to, they can take a more in-depth look. Of particular significance, and I think were the major impactors in this battle, the ability of the heroic axe warriors to carve through Warriors of Ithaca. Not that they were one-on-one with Warriors of Ithaca, mind you. They were supported. The Warriors of Ithaca were supported by heavy sword skirmishers and by skirmisher fire. But the fact that he was able to support his heroic axe warriors with the Clonian swordsmen and this the Ravager's Terrify ability definitely played the biggest roles, I feel, in the middle of that battle. Estrella was also mentioning in the post-battle conversation, he was surprised that I let him, that I kept my left flank so static as long as I did my 3 heavy sword skirmishers out there. But for the most part, I was trying to bait him into attacking me with his chariots, but apparently the chariots did just fine. Anyway, that's it for me. Ta-ta, I love you all. I'll see you guys in the next video.